Minister Edwin Tong, Minister for Culture, Community and Youth, and Second Minister for Law. Dr. Gerald E., Chairman, Charity Council. Mr. Desmond Chin, Commissioner of Charities, distinguished guest speakers, and panelists. Delegates, ladies and gentlemen, today I am indeed encouraged that close to 700 delegates are with us this morning. This is an encouraging sign. A very good morning to all of you and welcome to this year's Charity Governance Conference. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Mr. Edwin Tong, Minister of Culture, Community and Youth, and Second Minister for Law. Thank you, Minister. We are deeply honored and humbled to once again organize this event in collaboration with Charity Council and MCCY. We are operating under a new normal. What a year this has been. We are thankful to the capable leadership of our government to take the well-conceived steps to face the pandemic challenge. With the gradual de-escalation of COVID measures, certain degree of normality had returned, but challenges for some companies and charities to operate normally remain, and for some may still struggling to adapt to the new normal. For SIAS, we have made adjustments to organization of events like this one, where we move these events online. We are doing this to adapt to the new normal of doing things whilst not putting staff at risk of exposure to the virus, and at the same time not compromising on work efficiency. In SIAS, the safety of staff, volunteers, board members, and partners remain one of our top priorities, since the physical as well as the mental health of our stakeholders are important to organizational stability and continuity. This year's theme for this conference is building a sustainable and progressive charity. The occurrence of a black swan event, like the current pandemic, had affected companies and charities alike. The new normal calls for adjustments to be made to corporate strategies, risk, and governance management framework for companies and charities to stay relevant whilst ensuring sustainability and building on strengthened resilience in the face of socio-economic changes caused by the pandemic. Charities need to revisit their strategies, risk management processes, and review their board management efficiency and effectiveness standards and make the necessary adjustments to successfully navigate through the current COVID pandemic. Questions like what changes need to be made to marketing strategies and donation drives if face-to-face interaction, supply chains, and delivery systems are affected due to COVID restrictions? What are the new operational and financial risks when sales transactions or donations are moved online? What is a fallback plan if an important member of the board is incapacitated due to COVID infection? From SIAS's perspective, when the pandemic struck, we swiftly adopted digital technologies to enable us to continue working from home. We also had to ensure that our processes could be compliant digitally. It required some work, but we managed it. However, as the pandemic progressed into its second year, it's now also important to ensure that not only is the charity able to pivot digitally, but it's important for beneficiaries and stakeholders to be able also to be digitally enabled. This will be the next challenge that we see facing SIAS And I'm sure that as a charity, we are not the only ones facing this challenge. This, I'm sure, will be discussed over the next 2 days. In the face of current uncertainties and unpredictability, charities need to also adopt a higher level of disclosure and transparency to instill stakeholders and investors with confidence. Also, new ways of doing things present new risks that require closer scrutiny and review. Indeed, these areas are the focus of discussion in this year's panel forums and workshops. I would like to thank the Minister for taking time off your busy schedule, sir, to grace today's conference. I would also like to thank the distinguished speakers and panelists for their time and efforts in preparing today's presentations and discussions. To you, the delegates and fellow charity members, thank you for taking time to be with us. Last but not least, I would like to thank the MCCY and SIAS teams for their hard work to make this conference possible. Stay safe and stay healthy. Enjoy the conference. Thank you.